Hello everyone, and welcome back to more for the second edition of the Sanctuary Tournament. I'm the Black Shadow, playing Dune Imperium with the Rise of X and Immortality expansions on the digital app from Direwolf Digital, and getting ready for our final qualifying game of the tournament, having just played our second match a few hours or so ago. So far I think it's gone pretty decently for us, sitting at 7 points from 2 games, winning our first pretty well. And then the last game we played was... Well, I mean, I looked back at it. I did actually flick back through the game. I think that on the whole, I played fairly alright. Maybe there's a couple little things I could have done differently once or twice. But on the whole, I think given the positions we found ourselves, I think we generally found at least decent, reasonable options. And in another reality, Baron Harkonnen doesn't find and play Water of Life at the end of the game to score Spice's Flow, which means that Elazari Kaz doesn't power play our alliance if she even had it in the first place, and we win the match. Instead, he finds it, we lose our alliance, we finish in third place and lose 3 points in the competition. That's how it goes down sometimes. That is multiplayer gaming for you. Sometimes things just happen that are pretty much outside of your control, and they have a really big impact on you, and that's just the way it goes down. So I can't feel too bad about that. Even so, still in decent nick for this tournament. We're going to be coming into this knowing that we need a top 2 finish. If we win this game, we're in for sure to the last 16. There is seeding into the last 16, but I don't think it really matters that much. In fact, I think in the first competition, I think all the top 8 seeds all went out in the semi-finals, so it didn't really matter in that respect. The important thing is just to get through. A win will guarantee it. Second place, I think, probably gets us through as well. We're kind of on that borderline, but we've still got a really good victory point tiebreak, courtesy of the first match, which would only likely go up in a second place finish as well. So I gotta think second place is probably good as well. Third looks a bit more speculative, so we'll see how we go. So at the last moment, as we were literally about to start the game, SB turned up. So we are ready to go. I do want to thank Shaker for his time being willing to play the game. It's been nearly an hour waiting, so I do want to thank him in this video. Okay, 4th position for us. No real meta to be seen here, so let's have what we've got. Opening row, Shifting Allegiances, Seat Reverend. That's a pretty dangerous looking card here. Ekaz and Helena are both out there. Tech-wise, not a huge amount. But that could be a nice little cheap pickup for Helena, like sending Signet Ring to like Tech Negotiation, pick up artillery, as well as a card I want to reserve. I am leaning towards Helena here in 4th position. It's usually not a bad place for her. It's kind of infiltrate, always put a bit of pressure on conflict, stuff like that. The only issue is Ekaz might get to shifting before we do. That is a concern. But we'll have to just kind of see what happens. All in all, I think we just run with Helena and kind of play this as we see it. Maybe we can get some early research, get some espionage action going or something. But I don't really see a whole lot else to do. So we're going to go Helena. She's not my best leader in the game. I don't hugely enjoy playing her. Her playstyle doesn't hugely suit me. But given the options that are available, I think this is what we're going to go for. I think the logic is reasonable. Again, sending the ring and getting artillery on the cheap would be nice. A little bit of extra surprise swords. Maybe that's a route we can go down later. You know, find some joint cards that come like these. It would make cards of joint reveals like this very, very dangerous for our opponents. SB taking Ekaz, Webben taking Hundro, not really a surprise. I don't really take in first position, probably Lido. I don't think it's very good a laser board, honestly. I don't think it's a great a laser board, Lido is. Alright. So, here we go then. Good luck us. We might need it. Victory point, skirmish, money in the conflict as well. It's going to be interesting, everyone. Opening hand is ringless. Opening hand is very ringless. Okay. No usual stuff here. We're probably going to be forced to go just basin early or something here. Make a limp, kind of see what goes on. Is this a sort of combat where I'm happy just to rip it at Hardy Warriors? The problem is if I rip it, I don't think I ever really get here. I could, again, just tech negotiate to take artillery and have 5 persuasion and just rip the row. Maybe look for a card for me to ring next round. But Kaz is just going to go Wealth Mentat by the looks of it. So that encourages some still suit action now. And then next round we can definitely go Great Flat Conspire. Still don't think it's that likely I get here. Tricky. I think ripping it is also just okay. But I probably just... It's Hardy Warriors Artillery, or it's Still Suits and do this. This is probably the correct way to go when there's money in the conflict too. And I think what we do is we put in both troops. Normally I just limp one, but we put in both in case we don't deploy again, because we're not that likely to get to Basin. Which means we might have to go like up here. It's more committing, and it's a little uncomfortable. And of course, we could definitely have city access as well. But it's kind of a bit of an insurance policy. We gotta get some money, because if we can get to this and this, that's 7 money. Any Swordmaster, we get to 8. Any shipping cash in, we get to 8 Solarian Swordmaster. So, kind of got to do this. The problem is as well with Hundro in the game. Hundro's more likely to go here. Leo and Fury more likely to go here. Leto goes Mentat though. Look at that. Leto goes smuggling Mentat. Alright, don't see that every day. Well, now it's hard to know what's going to happen here. Webben decides to rip it. Someone was going Hardy Warriors if I didn't. Which is fine. But it's going to leave him resources, the only problem doing this. But he had the faction card. He thinks he's got to go for it. I don't know what Armored Kaz does. I don't know what Armored Kaz does here. Presumably he has City and just goes like Carthag or something. I'm guessing. But I don't know. Hundro not liking this because the fact I could definitely go Carthag. Kaz does do that indeed. We will go Basin. And now we're going to be put in another tricky little spot here of what to do. Because if Leto decides to just Arakeen and go over the top of me, it's kind of a catastrophe. So I've got to make a very quick call here as to what to do. Also, shifting's still out there, and that giving that to Webben, I don't think that's acceptable. I might have to just rip the road now. Is he going to be in an alliance I'm likely we're going to tussle for? Don't know. We're definitely doing this. I just got to work out. Do I just put the troop in here? He absolutely has a dagger. The problem is, what is he doing if he doesn't... He might go Basin with his ring. He might go Secrets. This ending just going over the top would be really catastrophic. I think we just spend the troop. And we just close our eyes and do it. It kind of hurts. But we're going to get the troops back here anyways at Conspire. Ikaz, I think, very likely has the dagger. I think we just got to do this and shut out Lido, just not give him any ideas. Just because that's there. It's too scary. It's pricey. Okay, he did have his faction. You just don't know. You just don't know. There is worlds where Ikaz actually had his ring, but he would have played the ring. So yeah, he definitely has a dagger. We're just going to tie. Maybe Ikaz finds gruesome sacrifice. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So Ikaz gets shifting. What did Hundro get? I didn't see. Hundro took Seat Reverend. And we find the Talaxu Surgeon. It's one of the best cards of the game. That is a monster card. And even better for Helena, because I can't even block its cities at it. It's a big card. Very powerful card, this. Being able to just turn your specimen into straight beetles is crazy. Kind of disgusting how strong that card is. That's a very big pull for us. So much so, we might be going Arakeen round 2, just to encourage seeing that as soon as humanly possible. We have our 2 specimens already. We had both experimentations in hand, so I think Arakeen looks very juicy. Did have City. He did have it, so I don't know if he would have gone over the top. He might have considered it. I think it's okay. They both have an intrigue. I don't know who... I think Ikaz has got the one that Webben knows about. So, Desert Power is the conflict. That is annoying. If it was Waterless, I think I may have considered holding on. But I guess, given what it is, it's fine. Surely Webben just has to go smuggling here, right? I don't see any other logical move. Oh, he's only his ring, though. It's only his ring. To be fair, I'm not sure that Lido would smuggle and cash in straight away anyways. He's only given to 6. So, Webben's going to draw. What do we want to do for cards here? Do we blow the row? And look for a better card to peel with our ring? I think so. We're going to be able to buy up to a 4 coster. This doesn't have anything, so... And Smallest Fault does not really do anything for us. So I think we blow the row. And look for a better card for us to ring. Liet-Kynes! But I can't afford her. I can't afford her. Unless I do something else. Oh, my life. I'm considering going Great Flat Tech Negotiation. To be fair, I should probably just go Hagger Base and just restrict all these people there. Yeah, I don't need the extra spies. I can just do this. We got to get Liet-Kynes out of there. But the only way we can get her is to go Tech Negotiation, which might be worth it. And then what we do is we basically delay Conspire. We could go there with... We've got 3 cards in our deck that get us there. Seek Allies, Talaxu Surgeon, and Diplomacy. That's 3 out of... What's it going to be? 12 cards? So we're very likely to find one. Us going Conspire now is not going to really get a Swordmaster any faster. So I think there is a legitimate argument for delaying Conspiring here. Because the fact that we can't get blocked here means that we're only going to get it round 3 anyways. So I think we just delay. I think we just delay. Assuming that, because even if Lido goes like Still Suits Great Flat, we still get there before he does. He does have faction access. I think this is a totally reasonable route for him to take, especially with this combat as well. So I think that's what we do. And Liet Kynes is such a big card for us. We can just go and get some liaisons. Research Station, of course, is unblockable for us. Research Station can be used to generate some specimens. That's the thing. Because we've got Talaxu Surgeon... Oh, he rips it at Hardy! Oh my god, he's going to go this way instead. Okay. But because we've got Talaxu Surgeon, normally you go down like this beetle route here, but because of Surgeon, you want to take specimens, really. You can like go down this middle route here, which you almost never want to do. Artillery gets taken by Weapon. It's a little unfortunate. I think we still do it, though. And you just, basically, you get specimens instead. And you use that to supply you, which means you're always going down this trash route, basically all the time. And you just get specimens to fund you. And let Talaxu Surgeon do the work. Kaz does that for coordination. Liet Kynes is just such a big card. It's a bump, right? Then I go Conspire, that's the friendship done as well. I think, yeah, just do this. This is okay. And we just play for 3 out of 12 to get us to Conspire. I think that's reasonable. Ring for Lido. There's only one faction he can... Well, 2 factions he can chase, but yeah, look at this. This is very... No one going any heavy fold space here. Kind of strange, this. Everyone drew their faction access round 1, though. So this is just wide open here. I would argue if Kaz has access to fold space, which he must do, he might just go himself. 4 swords for Hundro. Lido would have surely known this was coming. He went there with his ring? He did? He went there with his ring? I didn't see what he sent to go there. Yeah, he sent Signet Ring, Tech Negotiation. So we could get all 4 swords here. But if Lido's got any swords, he's good. He probably does. Hundro takes Gunfodder. That is something to worry. So Hundro is going down a sword route here. Be fair, having this negotiate here is not the worst thing. There might be like a memo, if a memo quarters comes off. The first time I have a nice thing with Holly, because you always infiltrate this, like if someone grabs a tech and like a little memo quarters or a minimic film, or like a cheap tech like that comes off that's of your fancy, you can always just quickly just nab it and grab it for anyone else because no one else can get here. And not that many people like buying Dreadnoughts to grab it. So it's always, I think, not bad taking an early tech negotiation Elena. That negotiator is almost certainly going to be of some use to you. We will not be buying any Talaxu cards this game, which is fine with me. The 2 Talaxu cards are not that great. This needs to be grafted or something. There's no graft anywhere. And Usurp is not really that. It's a bit overpriced. TM turns up. Stilgar's out there. Does Lido have 5? I'm not sure Lido has 5. I think he's got 4. He does have 4. It's not a good row for 4. Does Armory Kaz have 5? Possibly. He's only got 3 cards, though. He'd need double convincing. This could all just be sitting on the row, and we might find our ring next round. He does have 5. Ah, TM for Armored Kaz. He's just gonna cut his deck down and slam selective. Alright. Wouldn't mind Stilgar. Stilgar would be a good card for us. Fremen, Bond as well. Convincing goes immediately. Jeez. That's how it goes. Swords from Lido, from Hundro here. He did not use them against Ekaz last round, which is notable. Although he won it anyways, I guess. I couldn't remember who won it. So Desert Power. So Hundro wins first 2 conflicts. That's bad for, that's really bad for Lido, though, to Hardy Warriors and lose it. That sucks. Stockpile is next. We don't find it! No! No, no, no! You can't tell me I didn't find any Emperor access. What? No way did I not find it. Oh, man. How do I not find any of these? Come on. Alright, I think we go Mentat then. We'll find the money. We'll make it work. We can go Wealth like in round 4. We're going to be first to act. Yeah, I need a draw. I need a stall. I need to make things happen here. We draw another dagger. Are you kidding me? That's disgusting. What a terrible hand. And now I don't have any council access, so I can't even Swordmaster. That is an absolute catastrophe. I have drawn the worst card I physically could have done. Unbelievable. Well, now I don't know what we do. We are in so much trouble now. Am I legitimately considering a round 3 spaceport to just get powerful cards into my hand immediately? What else have we got? What else do we have here, kids? I think this is desperate times. I do not see what else we've got. Like, at all. We have nothing. With this hand as well. Like, we could top deck, like, for humanity and get some bumps. But we're in real... I mean, that draw is so bad. I have to try and make something happen, and Spaceport is a way to try and make something happen here. I think it's the only option we've got. Good luck, us. There's Liet. No. Okay, I was hoping to find Surgeon. We missed him. I don't think there's any way I can get to free spice here. Lido has finesse, so he gets to ship now. Do I ever get first place with Hardy Warriors? It's only worth 2. Seek Allies is going to be stuck in my deck, but there's nothing I can do. This gives me a way to play Mentat and generate bumps. Like, I'm going to have to just live on Mentat. Like, we're just in desperation mode here. The problem is I can't even go Haga Basin. I have no garrison to get any troops in. I think we're just in we're just in jail here. This is just a catastrophe we're in. I'm gonna have to just somehow make this work. Ikaz blows the row. And now Chome Directorship turns up. Well, this game is just off the rails. is absolutely off the rails. We have to go Carfag. I've got to try and find swords and win this fight. Order of Life is card draw. That could be very useful. We have to grab this, right? Order of Life, it will also turn this. We can get extra draw. This will become some money later on, which is what we need to get to here. Hopefully this is a world where he doesn't have his other dagger. That'd be cool. Hopefully we don't get double-crossed by Lido or Ikaz. Ikaz doesn't have swords. Come on, one time. One time. Come on, I don't ask for much. I got screwed over last game. You gotta give me something. I drew my dagger, you gotta give me something. That's how this works, right? Lido's already here. What the hell? That's insane. How did he do that? He's researched 4 times. No, probably... yeah, he's researched 4 times. How the hell did he do that? I have no idea. There's no daggers! Oh my god, am I going to win this battle? Please don't have him. Please don't have him. Please have no swords. Let me win this. Don't you double-cross me. That'd be so sickening. Just pass, for goodness sakes. Thank you. Alright. So, Chome Directorship it is. That will go discard pile. So, bump everywhere, which will help us a lot. That takes a lot of pressure off factions. We still don't do anything because we've got Thingy coming. Stilgar will be left to the bin. I don't entirely know what the Itkines is going to be doing this game. Not much right now. And we win it with 1 troop. This game is crazy. Oh! More spice! Nice. Which means we can actually do this and still War of Life, which is pretty sick. Let's go ahead and do this right now. And hopefully, somehow we find the extra... Gruesome Sacrifice comes off now. We find coal, which will be maybe useful later. I don't know where we find the 8th coin from, honestly. And no one's cashing in shipping. But it's okay. What we do for our next move, I don't know yet. Haven't got a clue. If Wimtat stays, I might well War of Life and just nab it. Look for our ring, try and grab like Appropriate or something. Appropriate looks a very juicy card for us right now, by the way. Bumps there, we can buy techs. I don't know exactly what kind of money. It's still there. It's still there. I think I've got to consider. I've got to think this through. If I do this and this, when am I going to get Swordmaster? Because I got no more... I mean, oh, Chone Directorship's reveal gets me Swordmaster. What else am I doing now, though? I do want to find my ring. I want to grab that. All this. I think I'm going to do it. No ring. Do I just stage my dudes here? Could even go here. Or just get the alliance. That's my hand. Yeah, alright. Let's be prudent. Let's be prudent. Let's just be prudent. We can still grab this at least, though, which we would not have been able to get with this. Also, it just completely shuts us off from our opponents as well, because they want to start making progress on this, so this just cuts them out. The extra garrison's nice as well. So... yeah, it's been a weird game. You could argue whether I should or should not have used Water of Life there, but I think to grab Appropriate is fine. Is it Appropriate I want, or do I want Replacement Eyes? It's round 4. I'm probably going to get one more use at our Surgeon, maybe 2. This is... I just have to get there. I just have to get there. Who is it that doesn't have it? Red. Alright, well, Red ain't getting their Swordmaster for a little while. Unless they have some degree of, like, crazy magic. It does look nice. I think he wants it. What am I doing with the bump? That's the issue. I can get the bump, but then what the heck am I doing with it? That's the concern. I think this might make a difference. We can obviously top deck him as well, which is nice. Because we got Spaceport. Which means we grab him with Industrial Espionage. And we do a ton of crazy stuff. I forgot, yes, I've got Spaceport, don't I? Maybe even take Assassin... oh, hold on. And what we can do, take an Assassination mission, and then we could trash that with the break from that. Here we go. Now, this is a cool play. Or just cull him outright and just turn it into money. Yeah, Spaceport. I forgot I've got Spaceport here. So, yeah, so we can guarantee this. This is a guaranteed grab. So we're going to get a couple of cards. We're going to get research, specimens. If you can get this grafted, it's huge. We can trash the dagger. We can trash Assassination mission. 2-card draw means that we will still, as long as we don't draw any more, we'll be fine. We will get to see all this again. Sorry you guys aren't being able to see what's going on. I'm having to kind of strategize what I'm doing here. I do apologize. Gunflop to putting the dude in there. That's pretty insane. 10 strength off one dude is absolutely wild. I might just win this off of just brute force, honestly. What did he buy? He took a liaison. He might have been interested in assassination missions, more swords as well. And now we're going to get more money. We can play around with Mentat as well. There is advantages to drawing into this because of Surgeon. We need to find him as soon as we can. So we can kind of manipulate our deck as we see. Gruesome Sacrifice as well means we probably only need to use Surgeon one more time. Because in theory we've got 2 bumps, right? Surgeon gets us there, Gruesome gets us there, Replacement Eyes gets us there, and a Specimen Cash-In on that trip gets us here. Especially if we do any more research, which we may or may not do. So I think this is pretty safe. Ikaz uses the Emperor bump so he can just get that. Okay. Interesting. It's a little scary when someone's got shifting with this alliance. This may not be safe. We'll see how that plays out. I would not mind sending, like, Surgeon to Wealth one more time this game. Just to make that a little bit safer. Can never trust 4 being safe. We know that from last game, that's for sure. Especially when Ikaz as well can, like, do stuff like this. He's top decking Appropriate. Does he have shipping to cash in? He does. So he's going to be buying some Tex invasion ships. He's going to buy... Might grab Hollow Projectors too. So he's going to be looking pretty good. It's going to be more money for us. So I'm going to be pretty flush with cash. This round coming up is a massive round for our competition. It's as simple as that. It is a gigantic round for our competition. This next round might decide if we continue in this tourney or not. So Appropriate means he gets the cash in now, so he's going to probably look to just send Appropriate to, like, here. And just flood the field with dudes. Do I actually trash Replacement Eyes now? I might not see this card again. We're getting to start hitting siege. I've got to find my way to a research station somewhere. War in the combat helps. War in the combat certainly helps. I don't want to be hitting Fremen anymore. Signet Ring is coming. Obviously, anything I Signet Ring, I can top deck as well. I could top deck like full scale or something. I could top deck Riders. I could top deck whole manner of things. Basin. Highline is being prepped here. Is he just trying to get invasion ships? I think we go Mentat first, which means I will need to call Assassination Mission now. I'll still have enough money for Swordmaster, and we're still doing lots of good stuff. I can hit this 2 here. I can use our ring here. We still have 2 actions. Can I just see how the ground lies? Drone Directorship will reveal some money as well at some point. We can probably get that trashed with like a selective breeding somewhere. We have spice for that. So we're kind of like ducking and weaving our way here. I assume this is invasion ships, so we can get shipping. That'd be my assumption. It is indeed. Alright, let's get to work. Let's call this. Okay, so, do I want this trash? Am I ever using this trash this game? Probably not. I think I just go this way. Decide now if I want to trash Replacement Eyes. It's round 5. I probably do see it somewhere. Not the best of cards I could have drawn, honestly. Not the greatest. Gotta be careful as well. I've got 4 specimens and 4 troops here. So just gotta be careful I don't run my bowl dry. I've got 4 more cubes I can use for things. Might end up going Arakeen here, honestly. I've got to try and find Surgeon. I gotta get him played. Diplo would also be fine. Probably any of these would be okay. But preferably those two. I've got to get these friendships done. Apparently Quarters appeared after the buy. I didn't look. It wouldn't have influenced me, I don't think. Maybe it would have done. I just didn't look to see what the tech was. It's fine. This is also okay. Now it's Holtzman. I don't know if Holtzman's any good for us here. Hollow projectors could, in theory, be alright, actually. The good thing, at least, with Hundro here is that he's deprived of action economy. So that is helping us a little bit. Get Swordmaster. We'll not use our ring, because we're probably going to need to use that to go to a city. We'll just kind of see what happens here. Again, remember, anything I get, I can top deck. It's not a great hand for us, honestly. I don't know what I'd want to top deck here. Outside of obviously that. Just the Dreading. Obviously, as well, with us with 2 agents and 4 troops here, Ikaz has kind of got to make a decision if he wants to commit more dudes to this fight or not. Andra had enough of the Spices float. It's pretty fortunate. He's kind of getting away with having only the 2 troops and no high counters as well. It's pretty crazy. He's just going to ship, surely. Yeah, just ships. I gotta make a choice. This alliance is in grave danger. This alliance is in grave danger. I know it. I just know it. We're gonna put in 3 troops irrespective of what this card is, I think. Experimentation. Ugh. That kind of hurts. I think we just limit what cards our opponents can get here. Let's get high priority out of there. Let's not let them use that. I'm not interested in it myself. Just going to deny it to our opponents. I guess we just send Liet to Siege. He has no intrigues as well. So we can send Liet to Siege, have 6 troops for 12 strength. And then we can win the battle, unless he pulls an intrigue, which he can't do here. He's going to get a random intrigue here. And he is going to act before us. So we're going to take a bit of a gamble here. But I think this is worth it. We're going to go Siege. If we win the fight, it's fine. We can just go smuggling somewhere and just cash it in to get a bump on one of the probably the Spacing Guild. We'll find a chance to do it the next 2 rounds. It's only round 5. This game feels like it's going at such a crazy rate of pace. If he flukes a battle intrigue and beats us, then, you know, you kind of shrug your shoulders. Am I considering top decking Usurp? We don't get to the acquire bonus, though. We'd only get that. Which is still pretty good. Yes, the play. If he pulls an intrigue, he pulls it. We can take the chance. With all our specimens, we're definitely just going to cash in 1 set of beetles here. We won't cash in anymore because Surgeon's coming, and we've just got to get to the end of the track now. As far as buying stuff is concerned, argument is we just get Idaho and just reveal and let him reveal for a water, which we're going to need for research station. It means I don't have to go siege. I kind of like that. Yeah, just turning our persuasion basically into water, so we can get to research station round 7. I kind of like that. Also means if I don't want to draw, I don't have to. I'm unsure if I want to draw into the next round. Kind of see how it plays out. I guess I could have bought both specimens knowing I was going to get 2 back. Yeah. Kaz did not have it. Okay. Good. Find our way there. Keen. I think this needs to be done with Surgeon. This is very, very scary. He's only got a 9-card deck? Holy Christ. Obviously, I'd like to do this first. I might just have to do this first and just gamble. This will tell us a lot. Just go Bene Gesserit, buddy. Just go Bene Gesserit. Or spacing. That's also okay. Alright. I can live with that. So we don't need to worry about this for now. Though I still would like to take the 5th bump. Some when. But we can go selective breeding for now and get this done. So get rid of the dagger. Yeah, get rid of the dagger. Throw in the money. Still has some uses in theory. Yeah. Not great. Not great. Gotta play Surgeon as well. Gotta play Surgeon. Surgeon to here might be forced. You could argue, oh, it's because of Duncan. I mean, I suppose you can make that argument if you want to. Didn't expect to get there, so... Okay, Wealth is hit by him. It's probably just Arakeen, right? Probably just Arakeen. We've got smuggling cash in next round, which will be good. Yeah, let's go Arakeen and kind of see what happens. Industrial espionage. Sell Melange is just a spot. Yeah, I'm never getting to the end of the track here. The money's not important. So industrial espionage, play to High Council will give me 8 plus a draw. So as long as I don't pull show and directorship, its spice must flow. Because I'll be -1, +2, and then whatever happens. I think that's the only move we have logically to do here. And this is just a spice somewhere for something. Because we're not making it to the end of the track. At least no one else has this. Someone has got to beat this man in combat. You can't let him win 3 fights with no Swordmaster and no High Council. That's just utterly criminal. It's utterly criminal. You can't let this happen. Gonna get our second water. Replacement eyes and experimentation is our research station. What is Armady Kaz doing? Is he really just going to ship again? No. He's having some connection issues. I have no idea what he's about to do here. Okay, he's taken it back. No, he is. Just going to ship and just buy flagships. Just nothing but shipping from Armady Kaz here. Nothing but shipping. Okay. We're going to get to the end of the track as well here, which is good. I just need to not get screwed over. Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. So Spice Must Flow coming. Telelaxu point coming. That's 8. Friendship points coming is 9. Research stations coming as well. We don't need to trash replacement eyes anymore. Because of all the specimens. Or... do we actually... So here's an interesting move. Do we actually take, like, from the tanks and use it to graft a research station and just basically turn specimens into dudes? Because we're gonna... and then we can just trash it. It's the last time we're gonna see this, so I think we actually use our specimens for something. Usurp isn't doing enough. I actually think this is not an outrageous time to grab from the tanks, specifically because of this situation. Placement eyes, we get some dudes. I don't know how often we're realistically fighting, but I don't really see what else we're doing with these specimens. Yeah. I think we actually do this. This is kind of crazy. I don't normally do this, but it's been that sort of game. Guiling, don't need that. Okay, well that helps. That means I don't have to worry about blocking from the research station next round. So it's smuggle, research station, and then something else. And we just kind of see what happens. I feel like I've done well to recover in this game, considering where we were at after a couple of those draws. But God knows we still need some help. This deck is so weird. Lietkinds, no Fremen. It's been a strange one. Hunter's going to win a third combat with a fourth combat. This is ridiculous. This just shouldn't be allowed. What is going on? That is insane. It's Grand Vision. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's so coming, isn't it? It's so coming. Oh, Lord Almighty. Lord Almighty. At least when I experiment, I can go down and I can trash, like, Duncan. I'd probably trash, I don't know. I'd probably, what would I trash? If I want to protect in case someone having cornered the market, I keep this. Going this way would give me the extra spice eventually. I don't know if it's going to matter. I think we just pray at this point. Yeah, get rid of Duncan. Draw the spice. But I feel like this is about to be cooked. Yeah, it's just been a tough one, this. Like, ever since, like, we missed Conspire round 2, then we drew our dagger so we couldn't get this, and we've just been chasing ever since. Shoam has kept us in the game. Other than that, Salax's Urgent's also kept us there as well. Other than that, we've just been, like, just desperately scrambling for anything we can get. But I think this is probably our tournament over. I fear this is our tournament. Which is very sad. I think he's got rapid mobilization. Yeah, he's got rapid or he's got stuff to protect there. Or both. Annoyingly, Mentat's still there. I just gotta hope it stays there. So we trash this now. Triple draw. That's not what I want to be seeing. Oh my god. I think that is game over. I think that is game over. I can't even do anything with this. The spice must flow. Tough. Tough one. Tough one. Yeah. We did what we could. We tried our damnedest. Unless we find a miracle here, I'd suggest this tournament is over. That is +2 troops. It's something. I'd have taken Allied Armada, but it's fine. I feel like I've just battered my deck as much as anything else this game. This is ridiculous. This should not be allowed to happen. And he's got Holtzman too, so... yeah. It's gonna be probably... Well, we have to beat Ikaz, basically. And hope that he's got nothing here. But I feel like he's got Rapid. And it ain't gonna matter. And he's got quarters, probably, possibly as well. So, yeah, I think this is just it. It's a shame. It's a shame. I think we played an alright competition. Certainly started really well. Yeah, there's point coming here too, so... First game was really good. Second one, we got really unlucky at the end. And then this one just has not gone well at all. So... I fear this is it. That explains why he didn't spend the money. Fear this is it. I mean, just gonna buy liaisons just to get him out of there. Let's buy some troops. Yeah, this just didn't go our way, this one, at all. Mid-game was horrendous for us. Can't believe I pulled that dagger on that draw. That was so insane. Absolutely killed our mid-game. I can't imagine that I win this fight. Blackmail beats us. Second wave beats us. Ambush ties. Ambush beats us, basically. We have to win the fight. It's as simple as that. Yeah. I can't even blame... If I go out here, I can't even blame this game. Like, it's the second game. We got so crazy unlucky at the end. There's your quarters bump. So he's going to finish at least 10, 11 actually. He's got quarters here, so... Yeah, it's over for us. What a shame. Well, he's passed, so now I need a miracle here. I don't know what I could find that would give me a point. Grand Conspiracy. is it? That's not it. That was corner. Brutal! And Grand Conspiracy as well. Yep. So, we finished second place, which is 9 points, which I don't think is going to be enough to win and get through to tour. Maybe I squeak through if I'm lucky, but I don't expect that to be enough. Just really, really brutal game for us. We just got absolutely choked in the middle. You know, and that's the way it goes down, so that is what it is. Yeah, we just... The mid-game doesn't go that badly. I'm not left scrambling. I can try and build around Liet-Kynes. We managed to brute force the end there, which was cool. Choem kind of kept us in. We got our couple uses out of that, and we got some cool stuff going, but we were just always left just having to make stuff out. I don't regret buying Spaceport. I think we were in such a bad position. I just had to roll dice, and I think this kind of kept us in the way, but this was just not a game for us to win, sadly, and that's the way it goes down. We did what we could. We did what we could, so we'll see if we make next round. If we don't, then I can feel sicker about Baron in the second game and what happened with getting power played. That's how it goes. That's my play game for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you down the line.